Not many people are gonna know what the fuck that is, but I just did it anyway. Everyone's like, what the fuck? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do a Google search, muscly women. I'm not sure what I get. Just anyone else know specifics? It's worth watching. Kind of get a few good solid points in about internalized transphobia and other issues, contrapoints Natalie was struggling with. 1,000. Wow, I post one set of amazing weeps when the host is away and chatbot is totally on my back. No, chatbot's on everyone's backs. Everybody's backs. Storage. Also, how outraged can I be at a factually correct accusation? Indeed. You could fake outrage. Okay, she's okay. Oh no! Oh! Probably a good thing. I think that's a good thing. I'm glad that I don't have any viewers who. But on the other hand, anyone who's self-aware enough to know that they're horrible, there's something to be said for that at least, because most people wouldn't say that. And you know, people who are horrible, like they're often the least self-aware kinds of people that there are, aren't they? Lucy's got the info. 3. The important number we've been looking for is 3. There are 3 dolphins currently in Norway. Can we get that number down to 0, guys? Do you think that's something we can try and do? This is a bit, and it's gone too far. But also, maybe not far enough. The way they were using trans healthcare against the trans workers to threaten them from unionizing made me never want to go into a Starbucks ever again. Yeah, if you're thinking of having a coffee this afternoon and you're thinking, where should I go? Should I go to Starbucks? May I suggest Costa? Or basically anywhere. Maybe a small independent coffee place, obviously is better. But don't go to Starbucks. Don't go to... Okay, we're live. And as you can tell, I'm very excited about this stream. Oh shit, I've left my audio on that I'm on it. I don't want to hear myself. 1 second. Oh, can't hear myself. Clear microphone. Monitor off. That's better. Okay, that's much better. Hello everyone, this is Transbricks. My name's Meja. Streaming at you live from Oslo, Norwayland. This is weird. So this is a new setup. My camera's up here. Hold on. Alright, the camera's... It's a bit wibbly wobbly. Okay, it is a little wibbly wobbly, but I think it's okay. How is everybody today on this beautiful Wednesday? I am aware that I'm streaming a little earlier than normal because I got a date. I got a date soon, so I'm gonna stream and then I'm gonna go and have a date with a guy. So this is a lot better. This is so much better. Oh my god. I know. So yeah, hello Soft Dude, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hello Aurelia Shelley, my Supermod. She's in that room. She knows I'm streaming. She definitely knows I'm streaming. Hello to Cajun Afol. Cajun Afol, adult friend of Lego. Hello Cajun, how you doing? It's nice to see you in my stream chat. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to be building some LEGO Viking Village today. I'm very excited. Very excited for various reasons. Let me count the ways that I am excited about. So this is the LEGO Village, which I'm excited to finish. I won't finish it today, but I'll continue on it. My gosh, it does like to come apart though. It likes to come apart in my fingers. Last time I was building this, I had a LEGO disaster. A bona fide LEGO disaster, where it all just went everywhere and it was almost game over. But I brought it back from the brink. And now I have a table. Now I have a table from which to build with. Speaking of which, I didn't check my build camera. My build camera's up here, so we should get a pretty good view of my build, of the Lego that's being built as I speak, as I stream and speak. We'll see if that works soon. Hopefully, it'll just work. Anyway, Which one was a good clip? No, was that the one I'm talking about? Was that the where I destroyed the LEGO Viking Village? Is that the actual one? It played that clip. That's great. We've got quite a library of quite an archive of clips now on that in the clip repository. But that was quite a good one, wasn't it? Spectacular. Drama, destruction, emotion. You had everything in that clip. It's a lot easier than the couch. A lot easier. Let's try the build cam. Let's see if everything's different. I think I posted a picture in the Discord, didn't I? I posted a picture of my new setup in the Discord. Oh, by the way, can you see him behind me? It's Mr. Blobby. Mr. Blobby's here. And Mr. Blobby, I think we have decided that Mr. Blobby is an ally. There's no question. He's an ally, right? That is that's the final word. But he's right behind me, unfortunately. Maybe we should put him on the other sofa. He can be my guest. Because this is like the guest sofa. This is where I have guests now. Stream guests, I guess. I don't know. I just made that up, literally right now. But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, you know, that'd be really good for a guest to sit there. So if you want to come and guest on my stream, live on my stream, and ideally you're in the Olso area, then hit me up. Because that'd be, it'd be great to have some guests. Wouldn't it be a perfect spot for a guest, isn't it, really? It's perfect. Like there's a sofa right there, and it just worked really well. Let's see if the build camera works. Speaking of things that work really well, let's see if the build camera works. I have a feeling it's not gonna work. But that's, you know, it might do. Probably not. Right, I need to take it down. I need to turn it on. Come on. Come on, just work. It did. It bloody well did as well. Incredible scenes. So switch that scene. Here's the build cam. And I'm farting around. Look at that. That's not bad actually. That's not a bad view of the old build, is it? That's probably one of the best ones I've done. It's all coming together today. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a distinct lack of Lego behind me. I have some shelves. They're not very well lit. I'll light the shelves better. Okay, I will light them better. But I've got some shelves, and there's a bit of Lego on them. But I think we can all agree there's not enough. And I think what we also need is more shelving behind the sofa to show off the vast quantities of Lego that have yet to be built. I guess I don't need to build it until I've got it, I guess. So, you know, it's fine. But yeah. Compared to the old Lego room, I know this is looking a bit sparse, but it's okay. We are working on that. We're working on that right now, in fact, because I'm gonna empty the LEGO Viking Village. I'm gonna get started. Aurelia's mouth. Hold on, now I'm gonna wait until I'm not gonna talk about Aurelia's mouth until I've got the LEGO out. Okay, there's the Lego. Oh my god, this is easier than the sofa. This is a lot easier than the sofa. My goodness, that was hard work. I won't be going back to that setup if I can help it, that's for sure. Anyway, Rennie's mouth. She was doing good, but her mouth has stopped burning. I think she enjoyed the lunch that I made. I made images on the Discord, if you're interested. Have we got a link to the Discord yet? Let's definitely get a link to that Discord. Now hold on, we do, I can see it. Stream Elementscape as well. Join us all in the Transfix Discord. It's a really good place to be. You get to see our lunches. I made a cracking lunch. An absolutely smashing, cracking Fandabby Dawsy lunch. It was tofu, like chili, like quite hot chilies, tofu with noodles, and Aurelia, well, she enjoyed it. I don't know if she was just saying that to be polite, but I think she enjoyed it. It was hot. It was a spicy lunch. No question. I didn't hold back too much on the spices. So. And she is Scandinavian, but I think she's a different breed of Scandinavian because she does actually quite like hot food. Like actually hot food, I think. It's very difficult to get chilies. In Norway, it's difficult to get chilies. They call them peppers. They call them red peppers. Ooh, spicy red pepper, red chilies. It's like, no, these are not chilies. These are just bloody red peppers. What are you talking about? I need the capsaicin. So I'm just sorting out the plates, getting rid of the plates. Because if there's big plates in here, it makes it much harder to find anything. And now I'm going to take a drink of the chocolate milkshake. Anyway, Softies says also for later, lucky fella, you're looking particularly nice today, making up for the pain. Making up for the pain. Because I've just been stirred out. Is that what you're talking about? I've just been stirred out. Wank. It's not even a proper stir. Like it's the worst kind of being stirred up. Because he doesn't message me saying, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't make it, I'm really sorry about this. And I'm like, yeah, that's rubbish, isn't it? Bloody hell. I'll definitely, you know, sorry, things that come up. Like, that's bad, but, like, at least he's, you know, at least not just blocked you, just nothing, just blocked me. And I, oh, you massive coward. Oh, you coward. Oh, you absolute chicken shit piece of shit coward. Fuck me. Just did that. He just got me. I was just getting to the place and he's like, I was going to check to see, I was going to message him saying, hey, I'm at the place. Are you there yet? Or whatever. I was like, oh, he's gone. He's just gone. I think this sofa will be brilliant for a guest star. I really do. I think that'd be absolutely perfect. Like, yeah. Anyone. It'd be awesome. Hey, Lego Leopardman. You have cleaned all the Legos, have you? Were they very dirty? What did you do? Were they just like dusty? Because Lego does get dusty, doesn't it? Lego gets real dusty. Just scrolling through my iPad to see if we can find where we were. I think we're nearly at the end of bag 3. Right, here we go. Yeah, we have almost finished this. I just need to finish the tree, I believe. So I've got the tree. It's, you know, it's still a lot of Lego. It's still not easy, but it's a lot easier than it was. So I'm going to build the tree now. Got a few more. Now hold on, still. Have I done that? I did that bit. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's... I gotta make 2 of these, I see. I make 2 of these and then I stick them on. Fine, I can do that. I can actually do that, I think. It's a great setup. And I got my chair as well. I got my chair. Oh, it goes all the way back. Look at it. Wow. I didn't know this chair went all the way back. Huh. I've rebuilt it and it's doing things I wasn't expecting. But that I also quite like. It's chaos. Absolute chaos here. In the Lego room. She enjoyed it. Aurelia says she enjoyed it. It was really good. Honest. I think I just have to believe her. I think I have to believe her. I don't understand some people, and by some people I do mean men as well. I know, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Oh, hold on. Yes, Lofty says I meant the physical pain you were complaining about earlier. The physical pain? Was I complaining about physical pain? I don't remember. I don't remember. If I recall correctly, your nephew threw all the Lego on the ground. Are you trying to... Oh, okay. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, that was awful. That was awful. Hello, Ashlyn. How you doing? So is this update version 1.4 or are we going 2.0? God, I don't know what number we're up to now. It's like, this is like we're trying a bunch of things. They're all completely different. So I don't even know, there's not really a... Oh, what? No, I don't put 3 on. I just make 2 of them and then do that 3 times. Oh, that makes more sense. I'm very wrong. I'm not doing very well already. Hello Rex, nice to see you. Oh, I'm streaming a little earlier today, so that's good for you. Oh, the face and tummy hurting. That's what I did. I did say that, didn't I? I said that yesterday. I said that yesterday. That was a while ago. I don't remember things that happened yesterday. It's too long ago. But I do vaguely remember saying that. And yeah, it feels a bit better. It feels a bit better now. Like, can you tell? Can you even tell? Wait a second. Right, like, so look at my face. Can you see that I've had laser recently? I mean, obviously I've got some foundation on and stuff, but it looks alright, doesn't it? I think that, you know what, lighting helps. Lighting always helps, decent lighting. And I think I've managed to acquire decent lighting. I got a window right there. The camera itself is on a windowsill, which is sort of high up, but it feels okay. Maybe it needs to be angled down a little bit. Like there's a bit too much, yeah, there's too much. 1 second. I just need to massage my camera angles a little bit. Oh, hold on, no. But when it's like this, it's okay because I've got stuff above me. It's fine, okay. I'm just farting around. Did you Sonic Spork too hard last night? It says 1,000 stars, but I don't understand it. Is that a euphemism? Is that Cockney rhyming slang? I don't know what it is. I see pretty undead people. I'm not dead. I don't think I'm dead. I hope I'm not dead. Oh, if I am dead, is this hell? Well, no, because there's Lego, so it's not hell, is it? That's for sure. What's your idea of heaven? My idea of heaven is kind of just like, you know, you basically got an infinite amount of time to build an infinite number of Lego sets. Like, fuck the harp. I'm just going to build Lego all day. Like, if you have to do something that's kind of, like, you know, I'm not going to say tedious, but you're going to get sick of making Lego. If you have to do it for infinity, if you have to do it for infinity number of years, then I think you're probably just going to get sick of whatever. But at least you get to make a lot of good Lego. So maybe that would be a pretty good version of heaven. Just getting to build all the Lego. Now the thing is, because you've got an infinite amount of time, then you get to build every single Lego set that's ever been released, every single Lego set that hasn't been released, every combination of Lego that is possible for you to build, you get to build, including all the stuff that doesn't even make any sense. And you got an infinite amount of time. You know, you're probably going to repeat them to yourself. So you're also going to make the same stuff, exactly the same stuff, an infinite number of times. I guess I just think maybe you would still get bored of that actually. I'm building this twice. Yeah, I am building this twice. Good. I'm messing up. There we go. So I built that twice, and now I just put it on. I'm going to put it on top, like so. It's really quite good, that, I gotta say. That's sort of quite a convincing little tree, that. And then I do a snowy version as well. A snowy version on top. So we need 3 of these white ones that all just stack on top of each other, like so. And then I also need one more green one. Ooh, one more green one. I haven't seen that. There's the green one. There it is. Great. I think that's the last one. That goes in and out. There you go, goes on top. Amazing! That's so cool. I really like that. Greyest Fox, you just gave me 50 bits, but I didn't see anything. Did anyone see something? Because I did not see or hear anything. That's slightly concerning. Sorry, Greyest Fox, I didn't mean to ignore you. I just didn't see or hear anything. Thank you so much for the bits. Albert, you know that, because I didn't hear it, I will put 2 on. Wait. Oh, was it not 50 bits? Oh, it was just 50. She just said 50. Right, now Lego view. Well, thank you for the 50 watch stream anyway, that's great. Yeah, no, okay. When I see numbers in the chat, I just immediately get really excited. My mistake. Because 50 bits is literally the threshold for the hearing thing, so I get a lot of 50 bits. Oh good, that does mean that at least it's probably not broken. Still too many things. Still too much goddamn Lego in this pile of Lego. No. Where did that go? I rolled off somewhere. Ah, it's right inside my bottom. Fiddy cent, fiddy. If you've not seen Ross Noble, this makes no sense. I haven't. Sonic Spork is a thing Aisling does on her stream as a redeem item, and last night we did something extra special with it. Cool. God, my brain works so different to everyone else's, apparently. Oops. Oh, this wire's in the way. Ah, stupid wire. Oh, heaven! A nice comfortable home with a garden, with a goodly sized gazebo to hang out with all the trans girls in my polycule and do the things we all love in a house, garden or gazebo. Ideally with a lake nearby for fishing from a slightly larger than average boat. Slightly larger than average boats. Gosh, your heaven sounds good. I want a boat that's fucking massive. In my heaven, I want an ostentatious boat. Like just a really stupid boat. That probably burns like 100 litres of petrol a minute. Can't find this piece, but it's okay because it's heaven, so it's not. It's you know, it's fine. Bright pink, like a proper Barbie boat, like a Barbie house but a boat. That's what I want. Yeah, I can't find this piece. I can't find it. That's annoying. Why can't I find the piece? I'm looking for a dark grey brick with studs on all sides, pretty much. Most sides. Studs on most sides. Yeah, it's not better here though. I can't see it. That's weird. Why is it not just sticking up? Why is it not just popping right at me? Is it really? Maybe it isn't there. There it is. There it is. It's called being neurodivergent. Probably, yeah. Thousand says, I just call it me not fitting in because I'm crap. But still, well, you shouldn't think that. You shouldn't think that. It's not that you're crap, it's just because you're divergent. Was that film? Was it a film called Divergent? There was a film called Divergent, wasn't there? I think I've seen that. I don't think it was about neurodivergence. I don't really remember what it was about, actually. It obviously made a big impression on me. I can't find any pieces. It's still pretty tricky, this. It's still a tricky chaos build, this. I gotta have all my wits about me. Otherwise, I'm not gonna survive the building process. Ow! Stop hurting, please. Yeah, so I decided not to dilate today. I'm going to dilate tomorrow. That means that I'm going to see if I can go down to two like every other day. No, not every other day, every 2 days. Like, so a dilation, then 2 days, and then another dilation. So whatever that is. I think hopefully I'm at that point now, I can do that. I really hope so. Right, I'm really far behind in chow now. I'm not concentrating on chow, I'm concentrating on LEGO. I'm very sorry. That doesn't look like bits. I thought it did. Already says, important note, thinking differently isn't bad. You're likely some version of neurodivergent, and here's the secret. We're better. Neurotypicals are born conformists. They just line up and join the masses. The rest of us are the ones who matter. Yeah. Grace Fox just gave me 50 bits for the confusion and I still didn't see it. Shit! Thank you, Grace. Did that pop up? That didn't pop up. I heard nothing. I'm going to refresh all my bits. Hold on. And I'm going to put some Lego on my ears. Thank you so much, Grace Fox. I can't believe after all that you then do donate and I didn't see that either. I'm such an idiot. But it didn't. Nothing happened, did it? Nothing popped up. Or am I just completely oblivious? I think I might be neurodivergent. Or maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I'm just genuinely stupid. Okay, that's that piece. Good. And then, yes, I'm going to fix the whatever's going on with my stream setup. Hopefully. Ooh, it's all different. Here we go. What is it? Alerts? Maybe. Let's refresh. Refresh the cache. Let's go to sound alerts. I don't know what that is. Refresh the cache. I don't really know what much these are anymore. Trigger fire overlays. Refresh the cache. Did that do it? No, I did that. Right. Hopefully, if I get any more alerts, then I'll actually see them. If anyone's followed or given me bits or any of that kind of stuff, hopefully, firstly sorry because I didn't see anything, and now hopefully it'll work. Thank you, Greta Sparks. Thank you again. And it is broke. It is broke. Yeah. If I would have a really large boat, I would look at going for a Chinese Emperor luxury style party boat. That sounds pretty good. My wife's cousin, Grace Fox says, my wife's cousin once helped pilot a boat from mid-Atlantic US to Florida. It cost $17,000 in fuel. That is unbelievable. That is, oh my God, so much money. Just in fuel, 17. And that's in the States as well, where fuel's cheaper than here. That's unbelievable. That's a lot of money, isn't it? I assume it was a pretty big boat. It's such a, they're so hungry, thirsty. They're so thirsty and hungry at the same time, those boats. Incredible. Yeah, and that's why I would never really want one. Not in real life. That's why I'd only want one in the afterlife, not in real life. They are really bad for the planet. I can't find this piece either. I'm not doing very well on the whole pieces. Finding pieces thing. Not doing very well at all, yeah. Something like this, but built for parties. Have a look. Something like that, but for parties. Incredible idea. That's amazing. That's an amazing boat. Really amazing. Okay, Reddy says Divergent, Insurgent, and I forget the last one in the trilogy. I watched 1.5 of them. I don't think I watched anything apart from Divergent. I don't think I watched it. I didn't even know there were anymore. I just kind of, I guess they weren't that good. I don't know. Did the third one ever get made into a movie? Hello, Wildcard. Like, I wouldn't even know. Maybe it didn't. Who knows? Maybe they just couldn't be bothered in the end. I know a lot of books that shouldn't have got made into movies. A lot. But let's not talk about her. Oh, actually, I did come up with a really good nickname for her the other day. I mean, I don't know if, like, it's probably not original because, you know, there's always people coming out with these kind of things. But I called her Trolldemort. I called her Trolldemort. And it was like the whole point of the tweet was something completely different. We were talking about, yeah, I can't remember. Something else. But I called her Trolldemort in the tweet. And then I was like, and then I stood back and I just thought, oh, wow, shit, I think I've done something. I think I've really just done something. But I didn't, but that wasn't the point. But that's her new nickname, okay? So that's her new nickname. Her new nickname is Trolldemort. I'm pretty happy with that, personally. Great. There's the little plaque. Where's that going? That goes here. Like so. Good. Done that now. On to bag 4. Amazing. Put that to the side. Trolldemort. You know, it's just good. Trolldemort. It's good. I think I should make a guy. I think I should make some guys actually, shouldn't I? Because I've not been making any guys. I need to make some people. Some little Vikingers. This one? No, I don't see his... Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, is it? That's probably it. And then... Right, I don't have his thing. Oh god. Oh, here we are. He's got a happy face. Not that happy. It's too happy. No, it's none of those faces. Oh, okay.
Water! Water! Water!
Right, I don't have any water. I don't actually have any water, I just realised. Thanks for the redeem, whoever that was, but I don't have any water. Shit. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't have any water. Ugh. Oh well, I guess I'm just gonna die. Just a glass is probably fine. Thank you. So maybe I won't die after all. Phew! I can hear myself delayed. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, I found some. Just found some.
Some water just appeared by your head.
Yeah, I wonder what else I could do. I wonder what else I could... magic some stuff up. Ooh, I feel like a cake. Oh, I could just eat a cake right now. It's probably not gonna work actually. Yeah, it was a trilogy, wasn't it? It was a trilogy. I assume they made the films, or maybe they didn't because they saw that there was no point. They weren't going to make any money. Earlier says, I'm 100% certain you're neurodivergent, Maya. You're too fabulous not to be. That's the criteria. Ah, if that's the criteria, then I am extremely neurodivergent. There's no question about it. I didn't know this is like, I didn't know that's how it worked. It does make sense, actually. There's this little horn. I'll put that shield in there. Oh, lost it. Oh, lost it again. Oh, it's a slippery little horn, this. Get it. Ah, god damn it. This is all falling apart. And then what's he want? He wants a bow and arrow. Shit. There we go. That wasn't so bad. I did that one. So I've made them. Oh my god, his helmet keeps falling off. Oh, I don't like that. It just keeps falling off. Never mind. Right, I've done that. Now I'm going to make a real proper effort to catch up with the chat. In fact, I'm going to make such an effort that I'm going to go to the chat soon. Ashlyn says, actually, you're talking to a radio, so... no, I am going to read it. Just some days I wish it didn't lead to crappy feelings of being disassociated from everyone else. Like when you say something and think it makes sense and everyone else goes, eh? I hate that feeling. Get it more chatting in other streams as I can't articulate properly without writing a paragraph. Well, I think you just articulated yourself extremely well there, Ashlyn, and but I can understand how that could be frustrating. I definitely, in fact, it's not that I can understand it. It's not like I'm just like, yes, that's never happened to me. I guess that must be frustrating. No, that happens to me too, actually, and I agree. I concur. It's frustrating. You're just on a slightly different wavelength to everyone else, and you feel like they're humouring you a bit sometimes. I don't know. Not you. I'm talking about me. Not, you know, I don't know how you, I don't know what happens to you because you're you. Not me. See, I'm doing it again. Softed. I mean, I'm pretty sure that most people who can do stuff like programming, setting up stuff like streaming, etc., and still think they are stupid, probably just have ADHD. Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. Softy says you might both have ADHD and be slightly on the spectrum. What's the spectrum? That's also known as MS/therapist stream. Therapists don't seem to like me. Is it going in? Trolldomon is such a go. Softed, I'm pretty sure there are brain experts. Brain experts! That's a good job. I wish that was my job title. Brain expert. What do you do? Oh, I'm a brain expert. That would be so good. I'd love to be that. Who could take one quick look at the trans cave and go, yep, this one's pretty obvious. Slotted, I'm absolutely not denigrating the trans cave, it's fantastic, but it most definitely is not something most normal people would have. Because they, like Aurelia said, are boring. Do you like my laugh, Slotted? It's a good laugh, isn't it? Actually, I know you're not. Just awkward feeling day. We don't have any cake. Oh, I think I ate all the cake last night, didn't I? Damn it. We didn't get any in the shop. Slotted says could be worse. You could be feeling like an aardvark. At least if if someone needed to figure out what you were feeling like, at least they wouldn't have to look too far in the dictionary. They'd start on the dictionary and it'd be like aardvark. And if you've seen Blackadder, you know what I'm talking about. ADHD. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, Blobby is holding the flags. He is. He's holding the flags. He's holding the flags for a session. Do you like that? He's 100% on board. He's totally on board now. He wants to. He's excited about going to Oslo Pride. We're gonna take Blobby to Oslo Pride. Shit, we probably should as well. We're probably gonna take her. Well, he's on about it so much, so he'd be very disappointed if we didn't. So we're probably gonna have to take Blobby to Oslo Pride. Shit, that's annoying. Hopefully we won't lose him. Alright, so ADHD is a neurodivergence. The spectrum where neurodivergent people are, man. Exactly. But Slofted says I meant the autism spectrum to be specific, but yeah, they're all spectrums. So many spectrums. Personally, I'm more of a BBC Micro girl. That was an 8-bit computer joke. We get them all on this channel. I know, we ate all the cake. Well, mostly me, actually, wasn't it? I mostly ate all the cake last night. Thousand says, I had to keep changing therapists. I kept biting them. That's Amy Pond. I'm not that bad. I don't think they don't like me because I keep biting them. I don't bite my therapists. Haven't done yet. Anyway, even though I've sort of wanted to a few times. Thousand. Maya, if you get a chance, can you take a pic of Blobby? I'd like it to add it to the pics that come up on my TV during the stream. Certainly, we certainly can do that. I can't do it right now because my phone is the one that's using as the camera. But I can do it later. But you'll have to maybe remind me. So remind me in the Discord, and then if I see it in the Discord, I'll then do it. Yeah? Cool. Already it says I mean you had 3 pieces and I had 2 pieces. And I'd had 1 more piece before. So I'd say we got a fairly even split cake. That's good to know. Okay, I don't feel so guilty now. Back to the Lego. Yeah, just Discord, that's cool. So we're now building. We've just started on the hut. Another hut? No, this is like the feasting hall, I think. Maybe the feasting hall. Super duper. I'm putting it on this lovely colour blue brick. And now I'm using some big old 2x8 blocks. God damn it, I love Lego. The only thing I hate about Lego, or not hate, but the only thing I don't like about Lego is the fact that it costs so goddamn much. What I need to do is I need to apply back onto the LEGO Ambassador program, because I've forgotten to do that recently, and I should have done it. I probably can start doing it again. I can probably just apply again, and maybe they'll accept me this time, because I probably have double the amount of followers as I did last time. And also, you know, I'm just an internationally famous LEGO builder now, obviously. Obviously. I was then, but they hadn't heard of me. So someone's made a mistake, I feel, at LEGO headquarters. I feel we should rectify that mistake. Get me onto the LEGO Ambassador program. I'll flog you, LEGO. I'll flog it like it's hot. Yeah, I'm really good at making Lego, me. So good at making Lego. Can't see the Lego I need to build here. I'm good at making it when I can find it. I'm not so good at making it when I can't see it. That's the problem. done any chaos builds, Ashlyn? Have you done any chaos builds? Because they're really fucking hard. They are so hard. And I got loads to do. All Aurelia's old stuff. I'm chaos building them all. So if this is if this is as painful for you as it is for me, then you're in luck, because I'm going to be doing loads of this. No, it's not painful. It's fun. It's fun. Honest. Hello, storage. Ooh, nice setup. Be a shame if someone tipped an alarming amount of Lego over it. Is this alarming? Nah, this is a good amount, actually. It's a lot easier than it was before, I can tell you that right now. God damn. Imagine trying to build this whilst on a sofa with the Lego falling off everywhere. And then something falling off, and then you reaching across and smashing your own Lego up just trying to stop it. Imagine like a scenario like that. That would be awful. No, now we have a table. It's luxury. It's just luxury. You're waiting for the sofa Lego chaos to return? No, never. I'm never going to go back to those dark days, I hope. That was really hard work, that. Really hard work. Oh, we got a new follower. Doggy Master! Hello, Doggy Master 11. Oh, I miss my doggy. How are you doing, Doggy Master? You having a good Wednesday? I did have to think what the day was then. It's Wednesday. So we're basically over the hump of the week. Yay! Someone should edit the Lego flight clip with slow-mo. Where I smash it. Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't like a high-speed source, was it? So you'll have to, all the slow-mo will be interpolated, but it could still be good. No. Lego everywhere. That would be good. Storage says, Doggy, so intrinsically linked with, hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but I can help promote your stream. Please click here in my mind now. Why? What happened to Doggy? What? Is that the one? Is that probably one of the ones I didn't even see? I don't even see those. They just get deleted. So my mods are on it. Not you, obviously, Storage. You're a mod, but you know, I wasn't really talking about you. I was talking about my other mods. They are on it. You just set up really funny polls. So you definitely have your uses. Don't get me wrong. You definitely have your uses. And I do very much enjoy your silly polls. We should do another one. We should do another one at some point soon. I'm feeling extremely uninspired, so I'm not going to be any help to you. I'm just concentrating on the Lego. This is my job. This is my job. I'm going to do my job. You do your jobs. No, they didn't say anything, and my apologies to them. I'm sure they're lovely, but there's some doggy-based promo thing that turns up occasionally. Doggy-based promo. Okay, cool, but I've not seen it. Maybe it's because they are just banned, but this is ringing absolutely zero bells for me right now. Which is fine. Hello, Freya. How you doing? Oh, I've got a new Lego Speed Champions on the way today. You got the Audi. The Audi's so good. Did you order it? I need to put a Lego order in because some people have gifted me quite a lot of Lego recently, and also a manicure. Obviously, I can't order the manicure online. That is definitely something I need to go and do in person. I need to sort that out. So I got gifted a manicure, which is so cool. I've never been gifted a manicure before. I'm gonna definitely make the most of that. I haven't had my nails done for ages, as you can probably tell. They look like dog shit. Well, they don't look like dog shit. They just look like nails, you know. Okay, we got a poll up. Interesting. Let's see what the poll is. The poll is Storage Heater's poll's actually fun. I assume this wasn't by Storage Heater. This was by one of my other mods. Who did this? Oh my god, you're in trouble here. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I maybe don't need to fire you. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna be very nice to Storage Heater because I don't want to fire him, honestly. He has his uses. I'm just, I'm feeling quite generous. And then I'll get this one. Okay, this is actually in the way. I don't need that one anymore. I'm going to use this. Anyway, thanks for the poll. Please vote, everyone. It does determine Storage Heater's fate. We are determining Storage Heater's fate on this channel. Live and as we speak. Incredible. Storage Heater loves this part of the stream. Oh, and I was going to say as well, because, so I think I'm going to give up on that famous 5-book. I'm not inspired to read any more of that. It wasn't that good. And honestly, if it's not grabbed me by the first chapter, I'm not gonna continue. But I do have this bad boy. This is the transgender issue. An Argument for Justice by Sean Fay, who is trans woman. And I think, and I don't know if this is going to be too heavy reading for us. It could be too heavy. And also, I might not read a whole chapter. I might just read sections of it. Might read bits of it, see how it goes. This is basically very much a case of we'll suck it and see. And I do like sucking things. So we're gonna read a bit of this, I think, today. I just thought it might be kind of nice. We'll give it a go. Like, this is a bit more of a serious book. We've read some shit books. And like some really bad. The Boy in the Dress was not a good book, but it was a bit of fun. This is gonna be more educational. And also, I don't know, maybe it's gonna hit us in the feels. I'm excited to read you a little bit of this book. So Judith Butler says, Judith Butler. If you don't know who Judith Butler is, then you should Google it. This is a monumental work and utterly convincing, crystal clear in its understanding of how the world should be. Sarah Schulman, I don't know her, but a clear, intelligent, experience-based explanation of why the scapegoating of trans people must stop. Good. Mark O'Connell. An invigorating and deeply researched polemic, I don't know, I've only ever seen it written, and a necessary addition to the evolving conversation on civil rights in the 21st century. Sinead Gleason says, this book feels like a moment. It's heartfelt but analytical, in-depth and utterly humane, a landmark piece of work. And Ash Sarkar, I've heard of her, I think she's a journalist. An urgent interrogation of a manufactured moral panic. If you're sick of seeing people's humanity reduced to cannon fodder for the culture war, read this book. This sounds good, right? This sounds like a very, very much kind of, this is like relevant to our interests, yeah? So we're going to read this, and I'm a little bit excited about it. We'll see how far we get. I'll take it in very, very, very bite-sized chunks, I think. And we may not read the whole book, but, we'll see how far we get. Storage Heater, your moderation status remains intact. That's lucky, honestly. I think you've got away with it by the skin of your teeth again. Congratulations, you are not fired today. What's happening in the chat? What's happening? So yeah, your Lego is coming today, Freya, from Amazon. That's exciting. A Lego delivery day. Oh, those are the best days. Thank you for the poll, Aurelia. Storage says I can never be bothered to type out my whole name. You've banned 2 entire bots. Well, that's good. Well done. I think that's more than I thought you had done. Honestly, sort of impressed. There we go. Aurelia says, me neither in chat. I just write stow and then tabulate to get you. Ooh, Aurelia tabulates. That's amazing. Check her out. She tabulates. She tabulates. You mean you press tab? Storage is in. Storage is in on the buck. Nice one. Grace says, I just googled what a storage heater is. I hadn't heard of them before. Now you know. Now you know who we got in the chat. Storage says, ooh, she hosts Call Me Mother, a podcast that rails against the patronizing image that reaching your 60s and 70s involves sitting under a blanket and knitting by talking to older LGBTQ trailblazers. Is that what I didn't know that Sean Faye did that. That's wicked. That is wicked, that is. I should check that out. I've just been listening to bloody the Adam Buxton podcast, and it's fun and stuff, and it's nice, but and it is actually, I do learn things. I learn cultural things from it, and that's I think that's important. It broadens my horizons a little bit. So, for example, I learnt about the existence of what's it called? Film. What was the film already? Can you remember the film? I showed you the trailer of. We were watching the trailer earlier, and I was like, we should watch this. Salt something. Is it Saltburn? It could be Saltburn. It's a film. It looks fun. And I think we're going to watch that. But I heard about it on the Adam Buxton podcast. That's why we're going to watch it. Has anyone seen that? If that's what it's even called. Storage says, it's like a box of bricks that you heat up during cheap electricity hours. This is a storage heater. And then it spurts all the heat back out immediately at 7 a.m. And the reason that you're called this is because you operate in a similar capacity. Huh, that's broken. Oh, I've used the wrong bloody piece, haven't I? You silly, silly, silly girl. Just move all the pieces across. I can only assume that you operate under similar principles as a storage heater. There we go, done it. Greyest Fox, yeah, that's cool. I'm not sure if we have them in the US, storage heaters. Yeah, maybe not. It could be a European thing. Definitely an English thing. Can we talk about the fact that someone voted fire him? I think that was a very reasonable thing to put. Hey, we got a new poll. How do you rate Maya's laugh? So far we got, mostly it's just adorable. I'm going to vote for myself, by the way. And I just voted for myself, and I voted adorable for myself. Anyone who doesn't vote that will be ejected from the podcast. This isn't a podcast. Will be ejected from the stream. And even if you think you're voting anonymously, are you sure? Do you know what I'm looking at right now? You may think you have got anonymity, and you're probably right, but Oh, what have I done here? Okay. Okay, this looks like a bigger, it's maybe a bigger bit of Lego than the last one. Judging by the footprint. Oh, it's going quite well, this bit. Just smashing this. Does the US have different costs for electricity at different times of the day? There's your question, isn't it? Because if there's no market for such a solution, then there'll be no solution. Like, why would you have that? Exactly. The reason we have it is because electricity is different. It's cheaper at night than it is in the day. Thank you everyone who voted adorable. Let's just check. Oh, good. No one voted anything else apart from adorable. I shall try to laugh more often. But also I recommend that you do the same. It's not just, you know, laughter is good for you. I think. Maybe that's why I look so young, because I do actually laugh quite a lot. Every time you laugh, you add a day to your life. There's absolutely nothing scientific about that statement. I just made it up. But it sounds good, doesn't it? Let's see what's going on with the chat. Saltburn. It's Saltburn, yeah. It looks fun. Looks like it's going to be a ride. Story says, it's because when I first ever got online, I had to make an AOL username and cupboard was already taken. Oh, it says I will go Liam Neeson on anyone voting less than adorable. What was the point of that poll? That was a poll just to kind of do some weeding of the followers. Great. Oh, yep, some utility companies have off-peak hours where electric is cheaper, but not all. Excuse me. My heater is natural gas, though, and electric heat is typically expensive in my area. Yeah, we get a lot of hot water heating in the UK, not in Norway. In Norway, it's all electric, pretty much, I think. But that's because Norwegian electricity is nominally the cheapest solution. It's like 99%, maybe not 99, but 90 something percent powered by hydroelectric, which is a real good solution if you want to make sure you've got a planet tomorrow. When I do. Like, I think that's brilliant. Obviously not every country can do that, but I'm really glad that Norway's done it. It's also great because Norway's got the highest usage of electric cars per capita in the world. And that's due to a government program, basically, which removed import duty off all electric vehicles for a period. It's now below a threshold, and you get import duty above that threshold. So if you buy a really expensive, Tesla Model S or whatever, Model X, you'll still have to pay some import duty, but it's only over the amount that's over that threshold. If you want a cheapish electric car, then you can still buy them, and there's no import duty. All other cars in Norway, if they're imported, and they are going to be because Norway doesn't make any cars, then you'll have to pay an import duty on it. So, by and large, it makes a lot of sense. What the fuck have I done? Ooh, shit. Right, that was wrong. By and large, it makes a lot of sense to buy electric. And that's why Norway does have the highest number of electric cars per capita, because the government just made it happen. The government said, hey, this is a good thing. Let's make it happen. And they did. I really wish other countries would follow Norway's lead in that regard. It makes perfect sense for Norway because, as I say, it's hydroelectric. So when you charge your car, you're not really creating barely any greenhouse gases at all. Which is fantastic. In other countries, it makes less sense, but it still probably makes sense. Laughter yoga is a wild and silly thing. Laughter yoga? What's laughter yoga? I mean, I can kind of guess, but I've never heard of that before. you just go to a class and just laugh. I can do that for free at home, mate. All I have to do is open a couple of YouTube channels, just have a look on my Instagram, and you'll be laughing in no time. Maybe I should start my class. Maybe I should start a special class for everyone. This is the laughter hour with Meja. Obviously, I'll charge money for that privilege of just laughing at my Instagram shit, but you'll have a good time. Maria says, shit, I need to stop laughing. I'll live far too long this way. Stop laughing. Hello, Dandily. Hello. It's a new Lego lair. It's not my Lego lair from the northwest of Norway. It's my Lego lair in the Oslo area of Norway. Very centrally Oslo area. And it's pretty good. It's coming there. It's coming together. I'm really happy with today's setup, actually. I think we're gonna keep this one for a little while. A little while longer than previous ones, perhaps. The music's killing it as well, I gotta say. This is just like smooth. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood today. Things are really good. Got set up by a guy, but it didn't even really get me down. I wasn't that bothered, honestly. It was a very last minute kind of date thing. I don't see this piece, strangely. Why am I not seeing this piece? I don't know. Where's the piece? I can't see it. That makes no sense. Why is this on piece? Well, I don't know. I don't know where the piece is. I'm grand. Hello, Biglets. I've been using electric heater the past few years instead of my gas installation and saved thousands. That's a lot of money. Thousands of what? Pennies, pounds, dollars. One? How many? What have you been saving? Krona? Currency is important. What the hell? What's going on with the laughing? That's not even what I said. I didn't say anything funny. Bricklets, I don't heat up my whole house though, just the room I'm in. You know, that will make a big difference. Aurelia, yeah, if I built a home here, I'd get a heat pump. Heat pumps are the way to go in Norway, that's right. I think if they actually work in Norwegian winters, they do indeed. I can attest to them. I'm test that I'm working. What the fuck is this face? It's not here. Really, I'm a little concerned that there is a piece missing. I don't know what's going on in that room. She's... Maybe I need to catch up on chat. Rex says, oh, so you can't buy a new Qit Buddy anymore. Don't know what that means. Think I was the only Dutch person that got money back from the gas company in 2020 and 2023. Well, do all the laughs have names too? Laughter yoga, like the poses? Check your ear. What? I've done it again. Every time. Everyone's laughing at me and I'm like, I can't find the piece. What are you laughing at? Why is everyone laughing? I can't find this piece. Yeah. And that's why you should give me bits. Because it's fucking funny when I put them on my ears and then I do not remember that they're on my ears. And you can all see them on my ears. And I'm very confused and feel a bit stupid. But it's worth it. Right, I'm going on a break. Fuck you guys. It's fucking not. It's not connected to the goddamn circuit. How you do this? That. Did that do it? This is awesome. Hello. Right, did I miss the draw me like your French girls line? Draw me like your French girls. No, I actually didn't do it, but I just did it. I just did it now. I want you to draw me like one of your French girls. It was something like that, wasn't it? I haven't seen that film for really ages, so I have no idea how she does it. But I'm pretty sure that was a pretty exact recreation. You ever driven through Sweden? That's an experience. Oh my god. Dull. It's so dull. Just driving through central Sweden. Unbelievable. He gets his taxis, his land speed, he gets it MOT'd. Whoa. Oh, I hate stickers. But I did it again pretty well. I think that's pretty good. That was not an easy thing to do. Revel in my skills. It's fine. Yeah, no, they won't see you actually already. You'll be fine. Right, I'm back. How embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed. Also, I can hear myself really, and that's really annoying that I can hear myself. Aurelia, you've got me on too loud. People can hear me in this. It's reverbing back into the stream. That'll be sorted very shortly. She's just doing a wee. Oh gosh, that was funny actually. That was really funny. that was probably funny. I'm such a muppet. Oh my god. Have we clipped that? Did anyone get a clip of that? Because that was comedy gold. Absolute comedy gold. What am I doing now? I'm making my Lego. What have you got there, Storage? What's the clip? What's the link? Laughter yoga. Oh shit, that's cool. Right, we're gonna watch. we're gonna watch some laughter yoga now, courtesy of Storage Heater. This does actually look a bit funny. And I can play clips again now. Isn't that great? I can play clips and all sorts of things. I got a whole setup. So
Oh! Okay, young man.
Right, stop. Can have too much of a good thing. Thank you for the link. Oh, whatever that was. I don't think I'd go. So you actually you do have to pay money though, don't you? Yeah, that's the bit I don't really like. I just feel like I can do it for free, you know? I don't need to pay someone money in order to make myself laugh. I just stream and I get money. Like, he's having a great time, isn't he? But does he mean it? Were those authentic laughs, or was that just him? Was he? Did he really mean it? I don't know. I don't know if he really meant it. It's hard to say. Cause did it sound a little fake to you? Was it a little bit fake? I'm still, you know, like I was still laughing along with him. Sure, of course. I'd laugh at anything, but was that fake laughter? Nightmare laughter. Well, yeah. Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? I do. Yeah, me too. I think I'd quite like. Well, at least I'd like to have the choice when exactly I wanted to. It just feels like actual life is too short. Like 70, 80 years or whatever. That doesn't feel long enough to me. I'm saying this as someone who's lived enough of it to think, oh shit, I think I've got a pretty good idea how much I've got left now. That's not enough. I want more life. Fucker. Who's with me? It's true though, isn't it? It's not enough. It's not fucking enough. Whoever made it that much is idiot. Absolute idiot. Stingy. I would say stingy. Right, come on. Another 50 years. Another 100 years. Come on. Another 100 years. That would be... I just feel like that might be okay then. Bricklets, yeah, I wouldn't mind living forever. There you go. As long as you don't get a deadly disease and suffer forever. No, definitely not that. No. We want a, you know, good quality fun living forever, like jumping out of helicopters and whatever. And I don't know why I said that. Is that a thing? I don't know, but apparently I said that. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Like, because the thing is, does it mean that you're immortal? And so even if you jump out of a helicopter, you're not going to hurt yourself. Like, you're just going to bounce a bit. And then get up, dust yourself off. Or would you still die, you know? So dying from, you know, all the things that would kill a person normally. You're just not going to get sick and die from an age-related disease. Because... I just kind of feel like you'd be really... If you could still die from misadventure, I kind of feel like you would be maybe more risk-averse if you had the possibility of living a really long life. Would you be more risk-averse then? And therefore, would it sort of make like, you know, life less fun? And therefore, the amount of time that we have on this planet means that we are still sort of You know, it's like, I'm gonna die soon anyway, fuck it. Might as well have a good time. Might as well go out with a bang. So you do jump out of the helicopter. Except that's not a thing, and I don't know why I keep saying that. Like, don't jump out of the helicopter. I don't know why. Like, that's not going to be a good time for anyone. But it's a metaphor. I'm going to say it's a metaphor. I don't know exactly what for, but it's a metaphor for something. Maybe it's a meta 5. Hey Errol, you joined just in time. Actually, you joined just at the perfect time. You saw Slofty was telling me to check my ear because I had the piece stuck to my ear. How embarrassing. Now that was hilarious, actually. So it says, I wouldn't mind living forever if I could be like a crystal or some jelly or a tree. You want to be a jelly? Why do you want to be a jelly? Why do you want to live forever as a jelly? Storage. But I got questions. I think you need to answer them. Why do you want to be a jelly forever? Storage. Like, no one else wants that apart from you. I need to know what's going on. I want to be a jelly. You want to be a jelly? Oh, you heard it here first, folks. I can't find this piece. This one's not stuck to my ear because I don't have any. Oh, there it is. Because I don't have anything on my ear now, so I don't need to even think about it. Not that I ever do think about it, but I don't need to think about it for sure now. Oh, bringing out the chainsaw. Why are you bringing out the chainsaw? And everyone's laughing at me. I know, not with me, at me. Really says maybe I should do a magic trick. What? Yeah, no, it was actually on her earring. I know, we all know this. Lol, lol, lol. Ha, 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 ha. That was so funny. Qits were everywhere in Oslo when I was there. The little electric car that is triangle shaped that seat 3 across. Okay, that's a Qit. I've never heard of that. I don't know. No, nowadays it's all Teslas. Wall-to-wall Teslas. Wall-to-wall, floor-to-ceiling Teslas everywhere. And also, you know, other Kias and, you know, it's all electric now. Did you already clip it? Cool, cool, cool. I think, oh yeah, there's the clip. I'm going to have a look at it. Let's have a look at that clip. This could be quite funny. Maybe. Reliving this. There it is on my ear. I can see it now. I've noticed it now. Like when I see it from your point of view, it's really obvious, but it wasn't from my point of view because it's you know, like I think you understand the problems. Let's paste this in. I think this deserves a full screen actually. Like the poses? Check your ear. What? I've done it again. Every time. Everyone's laughing at me and I'm like, I can't find the piece. What you all laughing at? Why is everyone laughing? Like the poses? It's good. It's good. Check your ear. It's really good. Oh god, that's a quality clip. That could win. Honestly, I think that might win. What do we think? As far as I'm concerned, we got a winner already. So the clip competition's gonna be on Sunday. I think that's pretty much the last stream of the month, is it? I don't know. I'm just guessing, but it might be Sunday. In which case we'll have a final. We'll try and create a list of finalists for the clip competition. We got some strong contenders this month, that's for sure. And that's one of them. That is. I think that might win, but I don't know. I'm not gonna, because Do I vote? Yeah, I can vote, but I can only vote. You know, it's everyone who decides. I obviously shortlist. That was funny. The YouTuber's laughter yoga, and it is a delight. It's a delight. We're all about to be extremely healthy. I think laughter yoga is only for the easily amused. I will say I feel this is very, very scary. Scary yoga. Grace Fox looks fun, but also sounds like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. When he says that gave me the shivers. Rex, as someone who used to do theatre sports, laughter yoga would cause more stress than anything. Oh my gosh. For you, yeah. It was a bit scary. Story says I flip-flop between finding it charming and finding it basically a cult. Bricklets describes it as nightmare laughter. Vandally, you prance around while giggling like that on helium, that'll be $500. I mean, seriously, that sounds like a brilliant job. I'm gonna suggest that as my new job. See if I can get a business loan for that. It's like, oh no, here she comes. Oh god. Oh, what's she gonna say this time? I got a good idea for business. I just need a small loan of $1 million. And then I described that. Bricklets, well, you fixed it for a big part. Women tend to get much older. Hold on, what? Bricklets says, well, you fixed it. You fixed it for a big part. What are you talking about? I'm not quite getting what you're saying, Bricklets. Women tend to get much older. Much older. I see what you mean. So because I want to live longer, women live longer than men. That's what you're saying, isn't it? That's what you're saying. Yeah, statistically, trans women don't, though, because statistically, mortality is very much linked to income. You know, so the more money you make, the more chance you've got of not dying. Basically. And unfortunately, statistically, trans women are, you know, we don't make much money. I can attest. So that's a bit of an issue. It's put a bit of a fly in the ointment. Whatever increased longevity I managed to get from being on the correct hormones has probably been nullified by the fact that I am making no fucking money. Not compared to what I used to make as a man, anyway. I'm making money, right? Sure, but because otherwise I'd not have a house and things. But it's not as much as I used to. But you know, nothing lasts forever. Hopefully, I'll be making lots and lots and lots and lots of money again someday soon. Aurelia, 100%. I'd love to live forever with the caveat I could say I'm done whenever I feel like it. Indeed. My gosh, I'm really behind with chat. So sorry, everyone. I will try and do my best to catch up with chat. I just noticed that I'm really far behind. I don't know how that happened. It just gets away from me. Right, I will concentrate on the chat from now. I would want to live for as long as humanity persists. Oh, that's a long time. Maybe is that a long time, though? I don't know if that's too long. I want to live until it just gets a bit boring and I'm not really having fun anymore, and then I'll be like, you know what, I think it's time to cash my chips in and move on to the next thing, which is infinite nothingness. Sloth Dude, had a phone call, but I see the pieces vanished from the earring and building continues. It's good, check the clip. Going to have to check the record. There's a clip, we had a clip, yeah. Let's assume you perfectly recover from anything. Okay, that's okay. We can say you can jump out of that helicopter if you really want to, and you'll just bounce. I don't think I would like to live forever, said Errol. At some point, it'll get boring. It's brilliant, clip, and it's brilliant. I'm a little bit low down. I just realised I'm actually a little low down. I'm gonna increase the height of myself. Boom. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's a little tiny little bit better. It's not safe jumping around helicopters to begin with. It's not safe to jump from helicopters. You shouldn't do that. I'm not advocating anyone jump from a helicopter. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page here. I don't want to get banned from Twitch for saying people should jump out of helicopters. That's probably against the terms of service, I imagine. Dandy Lee, Die from Misadventure will be the title of my crime thriller novel. Should it not be Death? I think Death from Misadventure. That might work better. Otherwise it's sort of like you're telling them what to do. It's documentation of it. I don't know. I don't want, hold on, I'm going to try again. Storage says, I just don't want to always have to know things or have opinions on anything forever. That's why you want to be a jelly. That's why you want to be a jelly. I feel I'll be persecuted by this. Dandy Lee says, grape or strawberry though? These are the deep questions. We ask the deep questions on this stream. Really, to be fair, Maya, I didn't notice till Slofty pointed out in chat. Okay, so it's not just me. It's other people too who didn't notice. That sort of makes me feel a little bit better. It was so funny. I put a photo of Kiwit that I took in Oslo in general chat. General chat on our Discord. If you're interested in joining our Discord, links are going to be popping up very shortly. Cool. It's basically a Cybertruck without the Elon influence. Ooh, that doesn't sound great. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not bothered about the stylings of the Cybertruck at all. It looks like dog shit. And I always thought that. I was like, that's just a low polygon car. What the hell's... We're in high polygon times now. Why don't we just have a high polygon car? They look nice. They got curves. I'm really not bothered about that Cybertruck thing. I think it looks ridiculous. Frankly, it looks ridiculous. Anyway, well, thanks for the photo, Rex. Storage, it's the second of complete blankness, and Aurelia just cackling her socks off about it. So it's got everything, that clip, everything. It's a beautiful moment in time, captured by whoever captured it. Was it you, Storage? You clipped it. Hey, Hive Size here, hello. I love when I catch May live. You're catching me live right now, sort of live. 5 minutes ago, I guess. I'm trying my best to catch up with chat. It's a busy one. Aurelia, I'm very much hoping we will make a lot of money together, Maya. I hope so too. I know I need to actually put in some effort though to get there properly. Yeah, come on, pull your finger out, get your socks on. I'm having a hard time wanting to live until the next election. Gonna pass on the longevity. How old are you, Hivesai? Hivesai is 27. No, don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll all be alright. You can jump from a helicopter. I did once or twice. Did you? You jumped from a helicopter? Gosh, that sounds dangerous. I don't know if I'd want to do it. Hivesai would like to be a frog. Why would you like to be a frog, Hivesai? Ribbit. Ejector seats don't work. No, you don't. You don't want to pull the ejector seat on the helicopter. I think that's how Goose died in Top Gun. The Cyberbrick truck, looks like someone in the early 90s tried to replicate a car from a game that wasn't about cars and somehow did a worse job. Reminds me, did anyone watch Automan? It does remind me of 80s styling, obviously, right? 80s styling, so it's like the old Lamborghini Countach from the 70s or whatever. It's like, but worse, but much worse, in truck form. Studio Errol. Now I get where Cybertruck comes from. Musk Boy has been retro gaming and was playing Car and Driver. There's an Apple II game, I don't know, where you have to design a car and it puts it into a simulated wind tunnel, and one of the optimal designs for the car, one of the solutions, looks pretty much like a Cybertruck. And so people are now wondering on the internet if that's the inspiration, that's where the inspiration came from whoever designed the Cybertruck. But who did design the Cybertruck? And where does he work now? Good, I'd have fired that guy straight away. It wasn't Musk. It would have been an actual designer, but I just wonder what the brief was. What the hell was that brief? Can't help but feel the brief was a little too brief. I'm size 40. You're a young lady, a young woman. 40. The estrogen makes me look 27. Doesn't it? Estrogen makes me look 27. Rex, no! I hate the Cybertruck aesthetics and everything about it. The Buddy Kiewit, however, is more of a pet than a car. Do you have to, like, feed it? Does it... If you forget to water it, does it die? Is it like one of those Tamagotchis? That's what they're called, isn't it? I'm not very good with these kinds of things. Is that what it's called? Where it's like a pet, a digital pet or something that you have to look after and it can die? Like, what happens if it dies? Is that it? Is it literally game over, or can you restart? Because that would be rubbish. Right, I can't find this PC, but I'm pretty sure it's not on my earring. But I'm looking for a 1x4 plate in white. It's not. It's here. It's here. It's here. Shall I go to the good place so you can see as well? I don't think I'm bothered, but I'll do it anyway. There's the Lego. It's a big old pile of Lego. It's a big old pile of Lego, but it's getting smaller by the second. Because I am actually building quite well here. I feel like the building's going quite well. I don't know if you're noticing, but I am actually building Lego here. Ooh. There we go. Now, I'm not a fan either, Rex. I'm not a fan. As you can probably guess. You may have gathered. Cybertruck, most ugly car I've ever seen since the Prius. Have you actually seen one live? Because I haven't seen one in real life yet. Ooh, that'll be exciting. No, it won't. I'm not bothered at all. But probably eventually I will. Has anyone seen one for real yet? I don't know if they've made it to Norway. Like, I would assume that they have. Everyone's Tesla crazy here, but maybe no one's bought one because they're shit. Like, I don't think they're even very good off-road cars, are they? Like, what is the purpose of the Cybertruck? It's not really, I don't think it's very good at off-roading. I'm not convinced it's very good at on-roading either, quite honestly. It looks like shit. So, why would you, what's the point of it? Other than, I mean, is it literally just a cock replacement? Is it just a massive penis extender? And if so, oh my god, why have you extended your penis with such an ugly accessory? Like, if you're gonna spend that much money, you can buy something that looks a lot nicer. Right, catch up with chat because it's running away again. I think his little nephew designed the Cybertruck. Does he remember the name of the nephew? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, nephew. Because he can't even remember the name of his own kids, so I wouldn't expect him to be able to remember the name of his nephew. He has got like 57 kids or something. So fair play. I don't know if I could remember the name of 57 kids. So Bricklet says, just like the Prius also looked like how a child draws a Ferrari. Prius isn't a great design. It's not a great looking car, but it's a lot better than the Cybertruck. Soft dude, Musk also wanted the Cybertruck to have micron level tolerances between the body frames. I remember that. And they said they should be able to do it because LEGO can do it too. Never mind the completely different scale and heat expansion index and different materials, different everything, and different requirements. There's no requirement. There's no actual reason why a Cybertruck needs to have micron level manufacturing tolerances. Like, there's no reason. It doesn't make any difference. It'll still work just as well if you don't do that. So what's the goddamn point? I hope someone said no. I really hope someone said no to the Musk at that point. Hello, Mr. Musk. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say no to you because that would be stupid. Imagine someone saying that to the Musk. I don't think anyone's ever said that to him in his entire life. He wouldn't understand. He'd be like, okay, great, good. So we're doing it then, yes? No. That's still a no. You can get a Lego Cybertruck. You can, Hivesci. I've seen that on Rebrickable. Anyone want to drop a link? We'll have a look at it. I will do a Lego critique of the Cybertruck in Lego. I think it could actually work quite well in Lego because it's all very angular, stupid shapes. So probably the Lego recreation would be alright. I still don't want it. Oh, I don't even want a Lego version of it. But if I was ever going to own any kind of Cybertruck, it would be the Lego version. Well, I didn't see this. There it is. Okay, they don't sell them in right-hand drive. But Norway's left-hand drive, so it's only the UK that's right-hand drive. So I would, yeah, you're probably not going to get them in the UK. But people might buy them here. I doubt the Cybertruck would be street legal anywhere in Europe. I wonder why. Usually they can make concessions to make them street legal, can't they? What would it be about it? Is it too wide? Is it literally just too wide? I mean, we have F-150s here in Norway. And big old kind of, what they call GMC, whatever they are, it's massive like trucks, people trucks, whatever they're called. We do have them. Silly cars. Not that many, thankfully, but some. I'm not saying this, I don't know what this piece is. Come on! Where are you? Got to the point in the building process where I'm now shouting at the Lego. Which is always fun. It's not it. I don't understand this. Have I used the wrong piece somewhere? And I've seen ones that are the wrong colour. I'm just wondering if I've used the wrong colour somewhere. And actually you should use a different colour, and that's why I can't find this colour. Oh my god. Like I got loads of these colours, but nothing in bloody dark tan. Wankers. Bloody wankers. Seen a cyber rust? A cyber rust. Seen a Cyberman. Hivesci just resubscribed for 2 months. Yay! Thank you, Hivesci. Thank you so much for the sub. It's very much appreciated. Come on, camera. Come on, do the thing. Come on, camera. Come on, go on, do the thing for me. Yay! Boom! You got the hearts. If I recall correctly, Tesla recalled every single cyber fake. Cyber fake? What? Cybertruck? What are you talking about already? I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen one in person. I assume it won't be much better than seeing it in other formats. The sole purpose of Wank Panzer is to boost Elon's ego. Wank Panzer. Is that another euphemism for a Cybertruck? That's excellent. I do like that one, a Wank Panzer. Hey, there's one of those pieces I needed. So, I just need one more and I'm done. That bodes well. Maybe I do have it then. Maybe I do have it. I just can't see it. This is too much Lego. I'm so blind to Lego now. Just can't see anything but Lego. All the wrong pieces. Softed says they did because the pedals could get stuck and there have been fewer than 4,000 of the things sold. Around the whole world there's been less than 4,000 Cybertrucks sold. That surprises me not in the least. Not even in the least. I remember when he unveiled it and then smashed the window. He said, and these windows are unbreakable. And then he immediately smashed it. And I was like, that's what? This is rubbish. It's like, look, I know you're a snake oil salesman. Like everyone knows this, but you're not supposed to just say that the snake oil you're selling doesn't work. You're supposed to pretend it does work at least, and, you know, do some kind of smoke and mirrors to show it works, but you just messed that right up, mate. Do you remember that? Oh my god. That was quite funny actually, wasn't it?
Water!
What time? Thank you for the hydrate.
Water!
That's a good one, Jose. He designed the Cybertruck in Roblox. His nephew. So his nephew, who he didn't remember the name of, designed the Cybertruck in Roblox, and then he sold it to less than, what was it, 3,000 people? At a cost of many billions, probably. Wow. Oh boy. Hey, is the one thing that I am sort of interested in is I've seen the Model 3 performances recently. I got an email because I actually have a Tesla. Shh. It's really fucking good car. They want me to buy another one. I'd love to actually. Where they are selling they've got a Model 3 performances now, like Model 3 performance, and they look good. I'm sorry, but they do look good. And if I had the money spare, I'll take them back to the sofa in a minute after the stream, but I don't think I've got it. But if I had the money spare, I probably would just go out and buy one of those tomorrow. Because they look great. Model 3 performance, they look good. I'm assuming there's a different team from the Cybertruck team. I don't know. I don't even know if they took that seriously themselves. Imagine being on the Cybertruck team, having to go into work every day and just pretending that you're like, yeah, no, it's going really well, Mr. Musk. Yeah, we're having a really, it's going to be a good truck, this. Oh, it's going to be so good, this truck. Oh my God, you're not even going to believe how good this truck is going to be, Mr. Musk. and then when he says, sorry, he's gone. He's gone, look. Oh, Jesus. How long is this going to go on for? We got away with it for another day, guys. Bricklets. Latest reported Cybertruck bug is the gas pedal breaking off and then snaps. Oh my God, I can't even read this without laughing. We're gonna do some stretching now.
Now we're gonna stretch.
Stretch. Okay, I did my stretching. Thank you for the stretches. Latest reported Cybertruck bug is the gas pedal breaking off and then sliding under the firewall getting stuck. Almost like it was designed to kill you. I mean, it sort of is. That's beautiful. And the thing is, right, you know, whoever's bought this Cybertruck, I can picture. Like, just close your eyes for me. Just do this for me. Yeah, picture. Like, who's the kind of person who would buy a Cybertruck? It's a tech bro. It's like an angry tech bro. He's not got a very good beard, but he's trying. And he's angry. And he's like, fucking Cybertruck! Jesus Christ, fucking gas pedal! Oh my god, this fucking And he's just like this, comes. He's like just like a really angry nerd. You know, it's like a really angry nerd. You can have nerds who aren't angry necessarily, but this guy who's bought a Cybertruck, he's angry. He's rich, he's got a lot of money, too much. But it's not helping because he's angry. And the Cybertruck is not helping. The Cybertruck is making things worse, in fact. Oh gosh. What a beautiful little story I just conjured up. The latest Prius in GR trim looks quite mean. So even Priuses, yeah. Or in this case, it'll work just as poorly regardless. Sloth, it isn't, because Tesla Musk is refusing to do crash tests. Oh my god! So it's not available in Europe because they're refusing to do crash tests. Oh, that says it all, doesn't it? So they obviously have a lot of faith in the product. Which is incredible because the original Tesla Model S, I think it's the first one, wasn't it? That did really, really well in crash testing. It did really well in all the whole safety thing. It was one of the safest cars you could get. Because you're gonna have a crash in a Model S. Like, I think it did very well, didn't it? Ooh, can't find this piece. Can't find this piece. It's very frustrating. The chaos builds are very frustrating when I don't have my collection of cheating drawers I can just pull pieces from. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, really. I don't like it when I can't cheat. It's just so much more fun when you can cheat, for me. You know? I've got to play by the rules. I don't like playing by the rules. Rules are for fools. Anyway, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Slofted, if someone says no to Musk, they're getting fired on the spot. Yeah, no, probably, yeah. I've said, like, they shirked the last 40 years of safety innovations. Things like crumple zones. Here's the LEGO Cybertruck. Let's check out the LEGO Cybertruck. Yeah, I've seen that. It's on LEGO Ideas. Did he get the... Yeah, it did. He got 10,000 supporters, but it was not approved. So, they didn't want to make it. I can kind of see why. It's because even though it's a good recreation of the Cybertruck, it still looks like shit. Sloth Dude, 2 adults says probably would be even if they did, because that thing is going to be absolutely sucky at them. No crumple zones. It's going to kill both the occupants and anyone they crash into. It's a frame truck though, so maybe not. I've said Cybertruck seems more like a Mega Bloks project than Lego. Yeah, it does. Yeah, Mega Bloks can take the license for the Cybertruck. Lego want nothing to do with it, and that's going to tell you everything you need to know, basically. Oh, it's so much fun to slag off the Cybertruck. I think we should do this more often. I think we should dedicate at least half of every stream from now on to just laughing at Cybertrucks. Yay, there's the piece I needed. Finally. That took a lot of finding. Good, so I'm making some kind of fireplace contraption. I need some fire. What's that? What's this link, Bricklets? What you got there? Mattel? No. What's this? Creations Mattel. It is a Mega Block. No, it is Mega Blocks. They've done it. They've... No, what is this? No, fuck off. Oh, no. Hold on a second. What is this? What is this? I can't figure out if they're serious or not. It's creations.mattel.com. Is it a bit like Lego Ideas or something? I don't know what this is. It looks legit. We're just gonna copy this. This looks. I can't work out what I'm looking at here. Can someone explain what this is, please? So it's a website that wants me to accept all the cookies. Fuck off with your cookies. And then it's Mattel Creations. The future is here and you can build it. Mega Tesla Cybertruck by now. Build the truck of the future. Everyone at Mega. So is it Mega Blocks? Everyone at Mega loves the Cybertruck as much as you do. Ooh, even as much as me. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off with your pop-ups. Thank you. So we are excited to introduce you to our latest iteration, the Mega X Cybertruck. It is a one-of-a-kind building experience that culminates in an iconic, display-worthy model of the new Cybertruck that only Mega can give you. Inspired by the original designs from Tesla's upcoming release, we created a Mega X Cybertruck you can build brick by brick and customize to reveal different hidden features that can only be discovered while you build it. Yeah. Shit. And then you can get the cracked windscreens. You can relive that magical moment. The cracked windscreens. Attention to it's $250. Fuck. So it's a rip-off. So it's like the Cybertruck. The Mega designers are committed, even obsessed, with making this model as true to form as possible. With over 3,000 pieces in this building set, you will be able to discover all the details like the sharp-angled exoskeleton, adjustable air suspension, armor glass windows, and even more Easter eggs while you put this brick model together. The buildable Mega X Cybertruck is the pinnacle of our devotion and literally puts the future in your hands. And you got a mobile AR experience. You can sign up to the email and you can do all sorts of things. Wow, it still looks bad though, doesn't it? I mean, as far as the design goes, they've done a pretty good job. Actually, they've done a pretty good job as far as I can tell. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's confusing. Thanks for that. That's a good link, though. Bricklets is a brilliant link. Now, what is it? Australia is a right-hand drive too. It is. Hence why I'll never need to see one. You'll never see one in Australia. It probably would fit in Australia, though, because Australia is big. It might fit a few Cybertrucks. Aurelia says, it won't be street legal in most of Europe, if not all of Europe. The frame isn't built to squish the front on impact. Meaning a Cybertruck hits another car, rather than the frames both collapsing, the Cybertruck will cut right through the actual road safety car, which is just not supposed to do that. You want to, when you have a crash in cars, ideally, you don't want everyone to die. It shouldn't be just instant death. But Elon Musk, no, he thinks it should be. I think if you crash in a Cybertruck, you die in real life. Mattel equals Mega Blocks, so it is Mega Blocks. That's what I'm looking at, Mega Blocks. Thought so. Thank you, Bricklets. I think there's a limit on the weight of cars, stating that they cannot weigh over 3.5 tons, or they're classed as a truck or similar. And how much does this weigh? Probably loads. I mean, that's only negative for the person not driving the Cyber, though. Yeah, it's a good day. Thank you, House. You found the one positive thing about Australia, says Errol. Bricklet says, yes, Sphere is right. It's too heavy to classify for a car here, so tax would be outrageous. It's a wank Panzer or an incel Camino? An incel Camino. Since I am aware of the country that you live in, I have no evidence to argue that claim. The electric F-150 seems like a much better option for an electric truck. Oh my god, yes, Quest Fox, the electric F-150. If anyone's got a link to one of those bad boys, I'd love to see an electric F-150. You know what? That sounds like an amazing car, actually. And the wank Panzer doesn't even ship with that armor glass anyway. It doesn't even ship with the glass that breaks. It was so dumb. Those 3,000 people are all abusing it on YouTube. I bet they are. They're basically just trying to, you know, social the shit out of it. Grace Fox. Jason Fensk had a Model 3 Performance car reviewer engineer. He loves it last time I heard. I imagine he does. My brother, oh my god, I'm behind on chat. How did that happen? It's because I read all that shit. My brother and his partner have a Model 3 and its build quality is terrible. Yeah, it's sometimes you don't. Sometimes the build quality is a bit shit. It's true. I mean, the build quality of my Tesla Model S is pretty good, but it's had a few issues. But then, you know, but a lot of cars do, right? Soft dude, I don't care even if the Teslas were the absolute best cars in the world, still wouldn't buy one for the same reason we don't talk about the Wizard Kid. Cyber things usually only exist in cyberspace. Katy Perry's got one. Katy Perry's got a Cybertruck. Oh my god, she's got a Cybertruck. Oh no. The Cybertruck has sold worse than the Sinclair C5. And that's widely thought to be the worst EV ever. Though the C5 is at least a cult car. Maybe it'll become a cult car one day, I don't know. Sloth Dude says, in another timeline, Musk got himself and Peter Thiel killed in a crash in his McLaren F1. Sadly, in ours, he simply made a huge fool out of himself. This is the worst timeline. He bought one with his PayPal money, wanted to impress Thiel, said, watch this, hit the accelerator, and promptly lost control. And he didn't even have insurance. Oh my god. He totaled an F1. He did. I know I saw that. Well, I've heard about it. I don't think there's no video footage, is there? God, that would be good. But no, I've heard the story. I've heard the story. I know. What a twat. The panel gaps look about as good as the full size one. Yeah, like massive. Hindsight, I was legit being sarcastic about the mega blocks. But here we are. We live in satirical times. This is the dream. This is the Lego set of your dream, or the mega blocks of your dreams. It is quite funny they got the cracked window stickers. Storage. I wish they were brave enough to say we were forced to complete this, and we know what you're only here out of ghoulish curiosity. It's going to be a committed joke. I don't think it is. I think that they're actually selling this. It's probably going to sell more than 3,000. What's this? Oh yeah, this is the story, yeah? This is the Musk story. Oh my god, look at that car. This is what Elon Musk did to his McLaren F1. Without insurance. I mean, not that he cares, because he's got loads of money, hasn't he? Money's meaningless. This is like, oh well, never mind. I'm not drinking enough. Here's the electric 150. Thank you. Let's have a look at this. See, this is a good car. Let's just check this. Let's check it out together because I haven't seen this before. And then I think I should get back to the Lego maybe. I don't know.
Water!
I'm drinking as fast as I can. This is the F-150 electric. Go to the brown seekers. Ooh, food. Cool. I got some chocolate behind me. I'm gonna eat that. Oh shit, when do I have to stop streaming? I have to stop streaming in about an hour. I've got an hour still. So this is the Ford F-150 and it's It's lightning. It's lightning. It's the only EV that is also an F-150. Oh, what an amazing coincidence. Yeah, okay, it looks alright. It doesn't... Okay. So they've got a 2023 ones and they got 2024 ones. I wonder if the styling is different or if they're the same. And it's won awards. See what's new. What's new in the 2024 F-150 Lightning? Okay, they start at $55,000. And it goes 320 miles. Which isn't bad, actually. It's not bad for a truck of that size. That's not bad. It's got a B&O sound system. I gotta say, look at that. I gotta say, that is pretty nice. That's a pretty nice looking vehicle. So thanks for the link. Thank you for the link. It's a nice palate cleanser after the F1, after the stupid Cybertruck, though, isn't it? It's what we needed, I think. What is happening in my chat? So many things. Hello, Nico Tank Girl. Hello, hey from Iceland. How you doing? How's it in Iceland today? This timeline, it's the bad place. Do you really need insurance with that kind of money? I mean, I can't help but feel it still makes sense, especially when you're talking about like a McLaren F1. I have chocolate. This is the chocolate I have today. It's Anglemark Ökologisk dark chocolate, 70% cocoa. 70% cocoa. That's the way I like it. I'm gonna see what happens when I put this in my mouth. 11 degrees and toasty. That is quite warm, actually, isn't it? Is the ice melting in Iceland? Very different here in the south than in the north. I came from snow and cold and wet and slush and rain. And down here in Oslo, well, today it's just rain. But it's not the temperature's a bit better. Perfect chocolate. Literally, that is perfect chocolate. Oh my god, this is the best chocolate I've had in a long time. And I'm serious. That is phenomenally good. If you're in the Oslo area or Norway area and you want a good piece of chocolate, let me just tell you that you need to buy this. This is Anglemark Ökologisk dark chocolate, 70% cocoa. Like, you wouldn't know by looking at the packaging because it's from Co-op. It's fair trade. It's 100 grams. And it's probably some of the best chocolate I've ever eaten in my life. Wow. I could eat all of that right now. But I shouldn't. But I could. Right, Sloth Dude's gotta go. Dinner time. Bye. Thanks for popping in, Sloth Dude. It's been a pleasure. I hope to see you again soon. Ariel says, I don't know. I don't like the new F-150. It's just too plain. No characteristics. No, it's got characteristics. I disagree. It's understated. Okay, that's what it is. It's not silly flash, but it's the styling is good. Honestly, the styling is good. I think the face is really good, and I like the light. I mean, that big whatever that is. You know what it reminds me of? Actually, it reminds me of a time machine. Doug's time machine with that white strip. Well, the white strip was along the bumper, obviously, but it's along the top of the grill. Quite, you know what I mean? It's a bit like, I wonder what happens when you go 88 miles an hour in this thing. Rex, I remember a car YouTuber used the F-150 to tow a tiny 1930s Ford Model A chassis to a place, and it couldn't make it. Oh my god. With a light trailer and not much weight on it, the batteries melted. Jesus. Literally. He sold it on and the battery failed while it was sitting in the dealership. Could have been a faulty battery or something. I don't know. You see, the thing is though, right? You get those kinds of scare stories because, and the reason those scare stories are so heavily promoted, well, there's multiple reasons, isn't there? But basically, established interests don't want us to be buying electric. And so these kinds of stories get really... It's like, people who are like, oh, yeah, this guy, he worked out, he was super healthy, he was super fit, and then he had a heart attack. So actually, all that working out, all that going to the gym and being super fit and running marathons and stuff, it didn't help him, and that's why I don't do any exercise. It's like, whoa, hold on a second. No, because, like, statistically, living a healthy lifestyle, eating healthily and working out and all that kind of stuff, you are going to live longer. It's better. But from this one specific, news story, where this guy did drop dead or whatever, randomly, you're now going to just... doesn't work like that. So I would say that generally speaking, you got those anomalies where the stories are like, oh yeah, the Tesla exploded or the F-150's batteries melted when he tried to do some time. It's like, okay, yeah, but you know what? Also, thousands of people die on the roads every day in petrol cars, and you literally never hear a single news story about them. So, what's going on there? Anyway, yes, it's really good chocolate already. Really, really bloody good. Bricklets, another electric car caught fire here and needed the entire, needed the entire fire department to put out the fire. Yeah, lithium batteries, they burn hot. And took them a really long time. And there's no point working out or living a healthy lifestyle because this guy dropped dead once. Okay, Anglermark, it's in all of Scandinavia, so you're in luck if you're in Denmark. I wonder if you can get it in Iceland. Can you get this chocolate in Iceland? Because you should get some. Really good. Edel, Anglermark is the co-op excuse for healthy ecological stuff. Oh yeah, super good. 100% bullshit, but I'm sure the chocolate's good. Well, so basically if I eat this chocolate, then it's part of my healthy diet and lifestyle. Fantastic. I am so on board. Freya had to put the heating on. It's unseasonably cold here today. 10 degrees C. 10 degrees C isn't bad, but maybe this house has got pretty good insulation. Rex, I agree that scare stories exist, but Hoovy had bought it with his own money and wanted it to be good. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame. You want these things to be good, don't you? You buy it with your own money, obviously. I bought lots of things with my own money and they didn't turn out so good. But this kind of stuff just happens. I don't know. It doesn't mean from one or two, scare stories, it doesn't mean that it's actually a bad thing. You shouldn't base your entire... It's you know, again, it's a little bit like what transphobes do to trans people, isn't it? You know, trans person, there's millions of trans people out there in the world. One trans person commits a crime, you know, and then they say, look, this is what trans people are like. They're all criminals and perverts and, you know, sex offenders and, you know, the violent. And it's like, no, it's just literally one example out of millions. You shouldn't concentrate on these, you know, individual bad stories to just paint a picture of a whole group of people. And it's, you know, it's the sort of same thing. You know, we get really focused on these individual bad, you know, newsworthy items like, oh my god, someone's got struck by lightning. Lightning is really dangerous. I should definitely, you know, when it's a thunderstorm, I should not leave the house. It's like, well, you're probably going to be okay. Bricklet's Fair. The fire story was on the news today. They do scary stories all the time. It's news, isn't it? Of course they're doing scary stories. What they're not doing stories on is all the cars that didn't explode. Which is most of them, I would like to think. Aurelia says, I don't know how much bullshit Angela Mark specifically is. I think they do strive for a mix of environmentally friendly, fair trade and less chemical additives. You know, so, man, they certainly taste good. Hiveside, I will be talking about that on the transpositions tomorrow. Hiveside is going to be talking about it. You're going to be talking about the fact that you shouldn't paint with a broad brush stroke everyone who's just because there's been, you know, one or two criminals, or not one or two, because, you know, there's a lot of trans people. So there are occasional news stories where someone's done something very naughty and they might be trans. It's awful when there's like a mass shooting in America and the first thing they say is, oh, they were trans, and then it's like, well, no, but they weren't. What are you doing? It's like, oh, well, we thought they were probably trans. The next one will probably be trans. It's like, it's very, very unlikely, actually. Very likely that it's going to be a cis guy, isn't it? Because they do commit by far the most crimes. We're going to start reading the transgender issue, okay? I kind of want to watch this. I want to read this. I want to read this now. It's called The Transgender Issue. It's an argument for justice, Sean Fay. I've had this on my bookshelf for ages. I ain't read it. I haven't read it, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to read it with you guys. Should we see what it's like? I think we should. Oh, there's been more bloody chatting. I see ecological. My first thought is, oh right, you're environmentally unfriendly. That's the opposite of what they said. What? But the fur trade is good. Hiveside says, yeah, we can't just ignore the patterns of these mass shooters. Right-wing cis-het white males on YouTube. Oh my god, they don't do irony, do they? But they should. They did cover the not exploding cars on traffic info. They didn't individually call each one out though, did they? Ella says, we need to completely ignore the hundreds of white cis men who pick up a gun and shoot people. We need to ignore those ones, concentrate on this one or two instances where a trans person's done it. This isn't the same vein as Boy in a Dress, right? No, Errol. This is not the same vein at all. This is an entirely different thing. It's, this is a serious book. It's a serious book. And we're going to give it a go. So I hope you're all sitting comfortably. I'm going to mute the music. I pressed mute the music and it didn't do it. It played one of my tabs in my Chrome. I don't know why it does that because I fixed that. No, Jesus Christ. It's playing one of the random tabs in my Chrome instead. Awesome, fantastic, well done. Now I'm going to move music. Should I read the prologue? I say yeah, I will. Okay, I'll read the prologue. And the prologue's not that long. So we'll read the prologue and then we'll see how it goes, yeah? It's not the sequel. No, it's not the sequel. It's different. Different writer, different book, different thing entirely. This is about actual transgenders, not pretend ones, not boys in dresses. It's actual transsexuals and transgender people like myself. This is the prologue. The liberation of trans people would improve the lives of everyone in our society. I'm going to pick it up so I can kind of do it like this. Oh, no, there's Lego in it. Jesus. Good start. I'll start again. The liberation of trans people would improve the lives of everyone in our society. I say liberation because I believe that the humbler goals of trans rights or trans equality are insufficient. Trans people should not aspire to be equals in a world that remains both capitalist and patriarchal, and which exploits and degrades those who live in it. Rather, we ought to seek justice, for ourselves and others alike. Strong opening paragraph. Trans people have endured over a century of injustice. We have been discriminated against, pathologized and victimized. Our full emancipation will only be achieved if we can imagine a society that is completely transformed from the one in which we live. This book is primarily concerned with explaining how society, as it is currently arranged, often makes trans people's lives unnecessarily difficult. Yet in posing solutions to these problems, it does not limit itself to thinking solely about trans people, but also encompasses anyone who is routinely disempowered and dispossessed. Full autonomy over our bodies, free and universal healthcare, affordable housing for all, power in the hands of those who work rather than those privileged few who extract profit from our vastly inequitable system, sexual freedom, including freedom from sexual violence, and the end to the mass incarceration of human beings are all crucial ingredients in the construction of a society in which trans people are no longer abused, mistreated, or subjected to violence. Such systemic changes would also particularly benefit everyone else forced to the margins of society, both in the UK and across the world. The demand for true trans liberation echoes and overlaps with the demands of workers, socialists, feminists, anti-racists, and queer people. They are radical demands in that they go to the root of what our society is and what it could be. For this reason, the existence of trans people is a source of constant anxiety for many who are either invested in the status quo or fearful about what would replace it. In order to neutralize the potential threat to social norms posed by trans people's existence, the establishment has always sought to confine and curtail their freedom. In the 21st century Britain, this has been achieved in large part by belittling our political needs and turning them into a culture war issue. Typically, trans people are lumped together as the transgender issue, dismissing and erasing the complexity of trans lives, reducing them to a set of stereotypes on which various social anxieties can be brought to bear. By and large, the transgender issue is seen as a toxic debate, a difficult topic, chewed over, usually by people who are not trans themselves, on television shows, in newspaper opinion pieces, and in university philosophy departments. Actual trans people are rarely to be seen. This book intentionally and deliberately reappropriates the phrase transgender issue in order to outline the reality of the issues facing trans people today, rather than as they are imagined by people who do not face them. In doing so, this book takes a wide-ranging look at different aspects of trans experience. The introduction looks at the ways in which the media has warped and distorted the conversation around trans people in Britain. The first chapter is a broad survey of everyday trans life, in family relationships, education and housing, from childhood to old age. The second chapter moves to one of the most specific areas of trans oppression, examining healthcare and the denial of bodily autonomy. While trans people's rights are often considered a liberal human rights issue, and liberals tend to argue for trans equality as a matter of individual freedom, trans people endure incessant discrimination, both in trying to get work and, if they can get it, in the workplace. The third chapter, accordingly, situates them in this broader class struggle, examining trans experiences in the employment market. Worldwide, sex work remains one of the most common ways for trans people to earn a living. Accordingly, Chapter 4 focuses on the political struggle of trans sex workers. This is good. This is good stuff. Discrimination and violence against trans people aren't always interpersonal. State violence, the state's monopoly on legal force through policing, prisons and migrant detention centres, and its consequent power to restrict trans people from moving freely in public spaces with privacy and dignity, is examined in the 5th chapter. In this struggle for freedom from oppression and violence, trans people often fight alongside other marginalised people. However, the relationship between trans people and lesbians, gay men, and bisexual people and the feminist movement are the subject of much controversy, both historically and in our present times. Greater acknowledgement of gender variance in the 21st century has led to wider recognition of the fact that the spectrum of human sexuality is much more complex and less rigid than previously thought, which can and does unsettle some people. This disquiet is exploited by conservatives and religious groups whose aim is to undermine LGBTQ+ power by promoting infighting. Similarly, the common fight against the oppression of women can all too frequently become mired in anxiety over who should even be included in the category of woman. In this book, however, I argue in the final chapters that the central demands of trans liberation are not merely aligned with, and no threat to, gay rights and feminism, but are synonymous with the goals of those movements. When writing about trans people, it is still customary to explain what trans itself means. This in itself is telling. Despite all the headlines and media coverage, most people who don't know a trans person would struggle to define the term. In general, there are a few aspects of trans terminology that often confuse people new to the topic. One is that trans politics uses umbrella terms for convenience, that is, using one word to describe a vast range of very different experiences or identities. Another is that the language evolves so rapidly that specialist terms commonly used even 5 years previously soon become redundant through changes in linguistic fashion and in society, or simply through the development of new perspectives that change the way language is used. Most of the contemporary jargon associated with trans campaigning, politics and identity originated on the internet. Thus, it can surge and fade in popularity very quickly. In what follows, I've tried to make my own language as clear as possible, while accepting the risk that my terminology may seem dated in a few years' time. Trans, as I use it in this book, is an umbrella term that describes people whose gender identity, their personal sense of their own gender, varies from, does not sit comfortably with, or is different from the biological sex recorded on their birth certificate, based on the appearance of their external genitalia. The standard view of how sex and gender manifest in the world is as follows. Babies born with observable penises are recorded as male, referred to and raised as boys, and as adults are men. Babies born with observable vulvas are recorded as female, referred to and raised as girls, and as adults are women. To be trans is, on some level, to feel that this standardized relationship between one's genitalia at birth and the assignment of one or of two fixed gender identities that are supposed to accurately reflect your feelings about your own body has been interrupted. How the person who experiences this interruption reacts to it can vary hugely, which is why trans is a catch-all word for a diverse range of identities and experiences. It's also worth pointing out that trans is a 20th century word used to describe a Western way of thinking about gender variance, which assumes that there is a neat binary. Other cultures and societies have had different ways of understanding the relationship between genitalia, reproductive capacity, and social role, and do not have the same Western tradition of rigidly forcing people into the two categories of man and woman. The phrase two-spirit, for example, has become the most common term in the English language to describe a diverse range of gender-variant ceremonial and social roles among indigenous North American communities. Similarly, examples of third gender cultures exist across the world, such as the Waria of Indonesia, the Samoan Fa'afafina, the Hijra in India, and the Mux of the Zapotec cultures in southern Mexico, and I don't know how you pronounce any of those. When we talk about trans people, we're usually referring to individuals who are either recorded as male at birth, but who understand themselves to be women, trans women, or vice versa, we're recorded as female at birth, but who understand themselves to be men, trans men. Not all trans people, however, find simply moving between the pre-existing categories of man and woman satisfactory, accurate, or desirable. Such trans people who are less well understood generally unsettle mainstream society more than trans men and women, because they challenge not only the prevailing idea that birth genitals and gender are inseparable, but also the idea that there are just two gender categories. Often, these people are accused of making up their experience out of a need for attention or a desire to feel special, though in reality the political, economic and social costs for such non-binary trans people, who don't straightforwardly see themselves as men or women, can be immense. Throughout this book, when I refer to trans people, I am talking about all trans men, trans women and non-binary people, unless otherwise specified. I also refer throughout to the LGBTQ+ community. LGBTQ+ is another umbrella term, a now widely accepted acronym to refer to the political coalition between lesbians, gay, men, bi people, trans people, and those who otherwise identify as queer. In some cases, such as in Chapter 6, I mentioned the LGBT community, either because my sources do or because the research I'm citing or the organisations I'm discussing limit themselves to the first 4 letters only. Finally, the term most commonly used now to describe people who are not trans is, oh my god, she said it! She said the word, but slower. Cis. Short for cisgender. Cisgender is the Latin antonym for transgender. If you were born with a penis registered as male, your parents then called you a boy and raised you as such, and you would still describe yourself as a man today, this book, when it mentions cis men or cisgender men, is referring to someone like you. The term cis is relatively new, and its use can prove controversial. Some people clearly do not like the way it redefines as a majority experience a state that was previously thought of simply as normal. Others hear it in an accusation or slur. Some feminists reject the term cis because they believe it implies that all cisgender women are comfortable with femininity, or that it minimises the way millennia of patriarchy has imposed constraints on women in a sexist world. This is not my interpretation of the term. As I see it, a cisgender woman can be a gender non-conforming woman who defies sexist norms, but still wishes to be legally, socially and politically categorised as a woman. When I use cis in this book, I do so simply to denote non-trans people. We need a word for the 99% of people in our society who do not have the experience of being trans, who fill almost all positions of power and authority, who control access to healthcare and education, and who make our laws. Simply by being a majority, cisgender people create the world that trans people live in. Not all cis people behave in oppressive ways towards trans people, and not all cis people experience perfect comfort with their bodies or their gender. But in general, it is fair to say that there are some automatic benefits that come from being a cis person. Gender is one of the first things we look for, ask about, or intuit in a person. Cis men and women have the immeasurable benefit of never being thought to be mistaken, deluded, or deceptive about this very fundamental fact about their personhood. This means that in many contexts they tend to be automatically credited with more authority, insight, or expertise on both their own identity and on trans people's identities than trans people themselves are. In considering the reality of trans lives, it is my hope that this book will overturn that implicit and often unjust authority. That is a good prologue. That's a good prologue. Did you enjoy that prologue? Oh shit, it's time again. There we go. Music should be back. It is back. Good. Yeah, strong prologue, strong opening. The next one is actually the introduction. Seen but not heard. And I want to read this. Oh my god, it's from Lancashire. Some things. So I'm from Lancashire, in England. And it's just going to tell the story of someone from Lancashire in England. How extraordinarily coincidental. I think we need to read the next. We're going to read the next chapter. Maybe not now. But I don't know about you, but I enjoyed that. I thought that was good. What a difference. What a completely different book from the last... Well, we didn't read the famous 5 one, which was silly. But from The Boy in the Dress, what a completely different book. I think this is going to be good. Like, I want to carry on reading it. Straight away, I want to carry on reading it. I want to see what she says. Everything she says is so far fairly insightful. Very clear. Like, the language is very clear. I like that. It's very specific and exact. And it's really set the stage, doesn't it? It's set the stage a little bit. I think the next chapter, we're going to get into the meat and the potatoes a little bit. And I'm excited to do so. Okay, what's happening? What are you all talking about? I really liked it already. I think a main issue, here we go, with ecological. Main issue with ecological, the term, is the farmers who exploit the ecology label in order to try and squeeze out as much as possible, while not working in the interest of sustainability, which I do agree is an issue. It's why I want to work towards the market garden ideal. If I ever have the resources to do so, any form of monoculture should be considered unecological. Studio Errol, this is the problem, Aurelia. Ecological farming is fine for self-sustained households and such, i.e. small scale, but on a larger scale, the reduction of harvest and amount of non-ripe vegetables, which die a lot easier than GMOs, and stuff sprayed with slightly worse stuff, is not actually sustainable in the long run, i.e. the output from ecological farms will not be enough to sustain humanity. Wow, this is an interesting topic as well. Genetically modified products. I think that's really important, and I'm for them. I think that they actually, unnatural. God didn't make it. Well, no, we made it because it's better. I think the GMOs are great. GMOs have the potential to feed the entire human race if only they were used properly. Well, no one should be starving. No one should be under a breadline where they literally aren't eating, where they are, malnourished. It's so annoying that we could feed the world if we just wanted to, but we choose. It's literally a political choice not to. Yeah. It's the state of the world. I think that this book that we're going to read, it's going to be like, if only the world was different, if only the world was better, if only we could improve the world. And it's like, well, we can. Like, we can do. It doesn't happen immediately. It requires a sea change. It requires people to be kind of clued in and for us to recognize the problems. But, we could literally be living in a utopia right now. And we still could. We aren't now, but maybe things could be better, and things do tend to kind of get better, but it requires, understanding where we are right now. Errol, I knew I had heard about that book. It's on my shelf. Haven't gotten around to reading it yet. You don't need to now, Errol. You've got the audio book in this in this Twitch stream. Storage says her podcast about age and LGBTQ trailblazers sounds fantastic too. It does. Can someone get a link to that? Can we drop a link to her podcast somehow? And what's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. Someone said the name of it. You don't do podcasts, huh? Oh, I like podcasts. I like podcasts when I'm driving. Really good then. The video is always broken on podcasts for me. You got the Lego. Freya's got the new Lego. Fantastic. Hope you have a fun time with that. She's got the Speed Champions Audi e-tron. Oh my god, that's going to be a good build. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with that. I really do. I want that too. A little close to home, that. But I like the tone. If it does get a bit long and you want to read it as soon as possible, you could always read it and highlight what you want to bring to stream. That's true, Storage. I could. But I mean, for now we can just watch it. We can just read it. Yellow bananas are GMO. Old Lady Racing's here. Hello, Old Lady Racing. And yeah, I mean, I think the thing is, most of the crops and the plants and the vegetables and all that kind of stuff that we eat, they are modified. You know, they're not the original. They're not the original plants. They're not the original, you know, way that they grew. You know. Like we you know, humans have been at this for a long time. Like, it's not a new thing. Like, nowadays we have better tools. We have much better tools, you know, to achieve the job. We can do some incredible things, but we've been doing this for a while, you know, in one form or another. All these vegetables and stuff that people see on the supermarket shelves, it's like, oh yeah, this is natural broccoli. This is just as God intended. It's like, no, God didn't intend that broccoli. All that cauliflower, all that cabbage. We cultivated that. We made it. There was nothing like this until we came along, and then we just cultivated the shit out of it. And that's why and so many of them are the same. So many of them are based on the same vegetable, you know, same root vegetable, if you like. Root vegetable. And we've created all these different variations. None of this was on the shelves 10,000 years ago. Because, you know, they didn't have supermarkets, did they? That's why they weren't on the shelves. They didn't have supermarkets. Really, I think GMOs require some level of scientific and quality control based oversight. Storage. All apples were disgusting until we screwed up the hell out of them. Yeah, no, disgusting. Most of them were pretty gross. You couldn't eat them. Or you could just about eat them, but they were a bit crap. And so we just made them better. Really, yeah. But also, we only currently eat about 40% of the food we produce. Oh my god. And then 60% is thrown away. That is terrible. 60% food waste. Oh my god. Is that real? Is that true? Personally, I think we're doing pretty well. We're not doing 60% already. We're doing like 95%. I made her throw away something this morning from the fridge. Oh yeah, egg yolk. We found an egg yolk at the back of the fridge. It was like, what's this for, Aurelia? She was like, that is to throw away. But generally, I think we're doing pretty well. I really hate wasting food. It's one of my pet peeves, and I try not to waste anything. Like, I would have eaten that egg yolk if I could, but she just sniped it out of my hand and threw it in the bin because it was 3 weeks old. Thanks for the link, Storage. That's, it's open. Oh shit, it's opening it in an app I've never used. What's new in Apple Podcasts? I didn't even know I had this app. I just use Spotify. Right. Ooh, go away. Yeah, I've got there's loads of buttons now. It's saying that it's Call Me Mother with Sean Fay. Ooh. This looks great. I think this is good. Thank you for the link. If anyone wants to listen to this podcast, Call Me Mother with Sean Fay, it's a weekly podcast. It's got 4.4 stars, which I assume is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Out of 5. Didn't Brussels sprouts have a fairly recent makeover? I don't know. That's the one vegetable I literally can't eat. I can't eat Brussels sprouts. I like them. Like, I do like Brussels sprouts. I would if I could, but I can't eat them. My stomach basically just jumps out of my bottom, runs down the street, and I have to go chasing after it. And it's not easy to do that when you literally don't have a stomach inside you. Oh yeah, bananas, broccoli, peas, even, hey, the first genetic research ever made was done on peas before we could really observe DNA genetics directly rather than in the traits of plants or creatures. Did we? pDNA. I didn't know we did pDNA. Oh, I mean, pretty much all vegetables we have today are results of cross-pollination, specific crops being cultivated. We have done it forever. It's just that we can now do it in labs instead of testing it in the field. Exactly, we're just doing it in a more concentrated way. It's basically just the same. It's not exactly the same, but it's the culmination, the current culmination of thousands and thousands of years of what humans have been doing. Like, this is just what we do. We mess things up, but you know, not always in a bad way. Sometimes in kind of a quite a clever, cool way. Most people throw around the term GMO without realizing how much food they actually eat that has been modified. So much. Tomatoes? Tomatoes aren't normally that red. Tomatoes aren't supposed to be that red. They're not even... I'm not even sure we're supposed to even have tomatoes. But we do. And they're red. And the reason is because... Aurelia... Like, we bred crops to do stuff before them, but that was the first person actually doing so with the purpose of figuring out how things work. Wouldn't surprise me the guy took credit for it from a woman. Oh, wouldn't surprise me at all. Probably was a woman. Probably was a woman who did it, and the guy just like, oh, I'll have that. Look what I did. All our grains are basically grass. They're just grass. Just different kinds of grass. You keep it in the fridge to throw away later. And yeah, no, but we try not to do that. We try to eat it. We really do. It's a sad day. It's a sad morning when I go in the fridge and I find something. I'm like, this must be thrown away now. We have a little ceremony. We kind of bury it. I put some sad music on, you know. We remember the good times that we had with the food. We get drunk. It's 10 in the morning, but we do it anyway because of the food. The problem isn't private persons wasting food. I didn't think it was. It's not going to be, is it? The problem is... What's the problem? The absurd volumes that get discarded in the whole food industry before it even comes within spitting distance of a kitchen or dinner table. Bricklet says, yeah, it feels much better to throw it away when it's expired. Well, yeah, why would... Of course, you don't throw it away when it's fine to eat. Errol, that happens more when you live alone, unfortunately. Or at least it seems like that to me. What, you throw away food more when you live alone? It should be I think literally there should be no reason why you throw any food away when you live alone, because you know what's in your fridge because you bought it. No one else has been buying things and putting it in your fridge and opening them and and then not telling you, and then you're the only person responsible, Errol. So this should be... Look, Errol, honestly, there should be zero. I want you to go for net zero food waste in your fridge, Errol. It's important to me personally. I'm going to come around and check. Storage. Ooh, I did nearly post the Spotify link, but the Apple one had the name of the podcast in it, so I went with a prettier, more readable link. Cool. That's cool. That's fine. That's cool. We don't need to give Spotify any more money. Instead, we'll give it to Apple. Oh, shit. The egg in that cup was from me baking, and then I forgot to make it into scrambled eggs. Aurelia, I will never forgive you. What is the furthest spin distance anyway? I could do quite a lot. I can probably do... Oh, I don't know. Quite a lot. I don't know. I can probably do 3 or 4 meters. You know, if you kind of go... a proper kind of... You get the timing right. It's all in the... It's not in the wrist, it's in the... you gotta snatch it. You gotta... I'll show you later. It's a different stream. We're not here to mourn, but to celebrate. The 3 weeks our fridge was blessed with the grace and light of this egg yolk we just found at the back. Please join us in a verse of Milky Milky. Come on, I want to see Milky. No, we're not seeing Milky Milky. I gotta stop, guys. That was great. For storage, I just remembered why I like having you around. Because you're fucking funny. That was good. That was really good. I think it might be time to stop. I'm tired. That's reason 1. I gotta go get ready to going on a date. So that's reason 2. And I can't really think of a third reason. So we're gonna go to see, have a look on who's streaming. We're gonna see. That was the sentence that I eventually got out. Oh, cool! I got Twitch already. There's lots of people streaming. But which one shall I bless with my presence? That's the quest. Right, we got Soul Tundra playing Minecraft. We got extra credits playing Star Rail. What's Starbell? I know, it looks a bit boring. I wouldn't want to red pay that one. Bimini! Bimini is making pilots? Oh, that's cool. I think we might raid Bimini. Yeah, we should raid Bimini. Bimini, you know, I don't remember if we raided her, but I assume we have. But she's a super nice streamer. We are gonna raid Bimini. She's making pilots. Oh, is she? No, wait, what is she doing? She must be making pilots. I can't really hear her. It's because my music's too loud. Right, I'll sell this raid. I hope you've all had a nice time. I'm sorry, Justin. I'm just going. I'm just raiding and going. Just about to go. Aww. Justin's here. But I gotta go. Come on, let's raid. Boom. So yeah, I hope you've had a nice time in my new stream setup in Oslo. I'm happy with it. I got a desk, I got a comfy chair, I got Mr. Blobby. Oh, where's Mr. Blobby? Got Mr. Blobby representing. He's representing today, isn't he? Wow, he's doing really well. Thanks, Blobs. Thanks for the affirmation and shit. So I will be back again. Not sure about tomorrow, actually. Oh, I'll try and do tomorrow, but I'm not sure because I got coming out. So maybe tomorrow. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. Hey, maybe he could be my guest. Hey, he could be my first guest on the Chance Breaks. Oh, he probably won't be, but we'll see. I might suggest it. He might be up for it, honestly. He's the kind of guy who might be up for it. Only problem is he also might take all the attention away from me because he likes the spotlight. That's not good. That's not good. I'll have to make sure he understands his place in the world. But we'll see. What y'all talking about? Yeah, no, you're very welcome, Rex. Good night, old lady racing. Bedtime for you. Does this mean no more couch Lego? No, thank God. We just got you following. Krosky just came in with a follow. Thanks for the follow. But I'm going. Bye. See you all maybe tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. I was just shouting a stupid thing with my face as usual. Right.